a song that was #1 all across the country, 1972. The song you will all recognize is Cherish. Ladies and gentlemen, here is David Cassidy.
Cherish is the word I use to describe all the feeling that I'm feeling right down here for you inside. You don't know how many times that I wish that I told you. You don't know how many times that I wish that I could hold you. You don't know how many times that I wish that I could mold you into someone could cherish me as much as I cherish you. Cherish is the word that more than applies to the hope in my heart each time that I realize that I am never gonna be the one to share your dreams. No, I'm never gonna be the one to share your schemes. Oh no, I'm never gonna be the one to share what seems to be the life you can cherish as much as I cherish you. I need you, but then you realize how much I want you. Just like 1,000 other guys who say that they love you, and now for the rest of their lives, all they wanted was to touch or fix your hands, gaze into your eyes. Cherish is the word I use to describe all this feeling that I'm feeling right down here for you inside. You don't know how many times that I wish that I told you. You don't know how many times that I wish that I could hold you. You don't know how many times that I wish that I could hold you into someone who could cherish me as much as I cherish you. And I do cherish you. And I do cherish you.
Loads of questions for us. Thank you.
Hi, I just wanted to know if you'd be cutting an album, a new album, anytime in the near future.
I'm so glad you asked me that question. In fact, I'm doing this first leg of this tour for about 8 weeks, and then I go back and, yeah, I'm going to begin recording probably November-ish.
So you have a deal with a label?
Well, I'm about to do that, and not to jinx it, so I'm not, until I put the ink on the paper, but yeah, there are actually a couple of them that are there for me. And we'll probably in the next 30 days I'll have that done, and you'll hopefully read about it. But I'll have an album out in '92, and I'm going to go touring around the world with it. So, yeah, thanks for asking.
Hi, David. What do you do to keep yourself looking so fit? Because you look excellent for your age.
Thank you.
For your age, though, you notice.
What I do is, yeah, I pack it in ice every night, actually. I mean, how can I respond to that? I went for a while, I did like Geraldo did, I went to the gym, so I wanted to pump up and thought, yeah, this really suits me, you know, I had the biceps and stuff, and then I looked at myself doing this stuff, you know, going like 2-3 hours a day and realizing I was doing absolutely nothing for my life. Watching my bicep go, And I guess I have the kind of body that just didn't want to respond to it. So I thought, you know, at this point, does it really matter? I mean, if my muscles are a little, I don't know. So I just run and I keep in shape. And
Where do you live, David?
I live in California right now.
And you married?
I am.
How long have you been married?
Recently, but we've been together I've known her for 17, 18 years. We met, and it's quite a remarkable little story, and I'll tell you if you'd like. Thank you. I wasn't going to, but now that you suggested, I did. My wife and I met in 1973, and I was doing concerts in Wembley, in England, and she was on the same, she's a writer, and she's she co-wrote all the album with me that was out last year. And she was an artist on the same label, and she came to this venue, this Mass Hysteria, and didn't know who I was. She's an American, and she was living in London at the time. And we met, and we went out, and we dated, and we became friends, and I respected and admired her talent, and I think, so she says the same about me. I'm still not sure about it. Anyway, she got married, and we lost contact for years, and I lived in England for a few years in the middle 80s, and while I was there, I made an album that did very well, and I did a big tour, and some of the press got back here to America, and she by this time was living in LA, and she heard through the grapevine that I was coming back to LA. I was in town for one day. I got a call from her that day while I was stopping to change suitcases and clothes and things before I went back out on the road, and I got a message that she called, and I couldn't believe it was her, so I picked up the phone, I called her, and I saw her that night, and we've been together ever since, and that was 4.5 years ago.
And you have a little one now?
Yeah, I have my very first son, and it's so amazing. He's 7 months old, and his name is Bo Devin.
You see it up there? Look at the picture. Look at the monitor. Isn't that cute? Your doll. Good looking boy.
I know my little boy is watching this right now, so I just wanted to say I love you, Bo, and I miss you, and Daddy's coming home soon, okay?
Hi, David. Hi, David. I wanted to ask you, I saw you in concert Saturday night, and I saw you kiss your ring as you went off the stage in Hershey, and I was wondering about that ring.
I do that. I kiss the ring every night because it's the Don's ring. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you saw me kiss my ring. Perhaps I was worried, biting my nails. You thought this is my family crest. In fact, people oftentimes ask me about this ring. My brothers wear them. My dad had the very first one.
Your father, Jack Cassidy?
Yeah, my father. And when I was a little boy, I used to admire this ring on his hand. And he left home when I was about 3 years old. And I guess he had such a strong personality and made such an impression on me. This ring represented kind of like growing up and being a man. And right before my 21st birthday, he had one made up for me. And then shortly after had them made up for all the men in the Cassidy family. It is our family crest. So it's probably, I think, the only thing that I have that my dad gave me, and I have never taken it off.
How about that? So you have some memorabilia here?
I was wondering if you would sign this for me during a commercial.
This is quite a...
From Rolling Stone.
That was when we took a shower together, wasn't it? No. Sorry. Yeah, that was actually the inside of Rolling Stone.
Let me show the live audience this one. Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
David Natural, holding nothing back. I mean, was there a continuation of that photo?
I'm not really sure you should be throwing any stones now.
I was waiting for that. Right.